So guys, today we're going to talk about one of the most anticipated anime of 2024, Solo Leveling. This anime is packed with incredible action scenes, intense battles, and an amazing storyline. So let's begin with episode 1. The story starts 3 years before the present timeline. We see an island surrounded by ships while explosions are taking place everywhere. A vice captain asks his captain whether they should join the battle. The captain replies that their weapons are useless in this situation, and the only option left is to rely on hunters. The scene then shifts to a hunter who is desperately running away from something. He rushes back to his team, but suddenly giant ants attack them. The hunters try to fight back, but one after another they start becoming victims of the ants. A wizard explains that their ranks are not high enough to defeat these creatures. Just when a hunter is about to die, someone arrives and saves him. He removes the ant from the injured hunter and instantly heals him using healing magic. Soon after, another swarm of ants approaches, but a hunter named Fuki uses his lightning abilities to stop them. He then calls another hunter known as Big Tiger. The two S-rank hunters begin fighting the ants together. The rest of the hunters feel relieved because powerful reinforcements have arrived. The healer's name is Manob. During their conversation, a giant white ant suddenly appears before them. Fuki wonders if it is the boss, while Tiger believes it may be the leader of the entire colony. As Manob takes care of the injured hunters, Fuki and Tiger attack the white ant. Tiger grabs hold of it while Fuki strikes it with lightning from above. Although the ant puts up a fierce fight, Tiger eventually uses his special ability and kills it. However, the battle is far from over. As soon as the white ant dies, a massive army of white ants appears. Fuki and Tiger unleash their full strength and continue fighting against the overwhelming swarm. The scene then shifts to a man named Mashi, who is watching everything unfold. He comments that the others arrived just in time and that the real battle can now begin. He is accompanied by another group of hunters, and both red and white ants are advancing toward them. Mashi uses his fire abilities to eliminate the red ants while his team handles the white ones. At this point, the anime explains the world's background. 10 years ago, mysterious gates began appearing across the world. These gates connected Earth to another dimension filled with monsters that could not be defeated by ordinary weapons. People who awakened supernatural powers became known as hunters. Based on their abilities, hunters were ranked from S to E. However, some hunters could never improve their power no matter how hard they tried. The story then moves to the present day. At a construction site, a hunter named Nobuharu Mashima receives coffee from a vendor. Soon, his old friend Shinba arrives. During their conversation, Shinba reveals that his wife is expecting another child, which is why he has returned to participate in raids for extra money. A little later, our main character, Sung Jin-Woo, arrives. Everyone greets him warmly and asks how he is doing. Curious, Shinba asks who Jin-Woo is. Mashima explains that Jin-Woo is known as the weakest hunter of all mankind. He is so weak that he once ended up hospitalized during an E-rank mission. Unfortunately, Jin-Woo overhears the entire conversation and silently admits that they are not wrong. Soon after, a girl named Juhi approaches Jin-Woo and asks about his injuries. Their conversation reveals that Juhi is a B-rank healer who has saved Jin-Woo's life multiple times in the past. Not long afterward, the hunters gather in front of a gate to begin their mission. Their leader, Captain Song, introduces himself and prepares the team for the raid. Jin-Woo takes out his simple magical dagger and reflects on how little money he earns, knowing he cannot afford better equipment. The story then briefly shifts to an office where members of the Hunter Association discuss magic crystals and magic gems obtained from dungeons. These materials can be used to create powerful weapons and may even become a future energy source. Back inside the dungeon, Jin-Woo is injured while fighting a goblin because his dagger breaks during combat. Shinber arrives just in time to save him, and Juhi heals his wounds. Eventually, the hunters defeat the dungeon boss. However, they do not obtain many valuable crystals. While exploring further, they discover a deep tunnel. Many suspect that it could be a double dungeon. Captain Song suggests reporting the discovery to the Hunter Association, but several hunters want to continue exploring because it could lead to greater rewards. A vote is held, and the result ends in a tie. The final decision rests with Jin-Woo. Although he knows it is dangerous, Jin-Woo remembers his responsibilities. His father is missing, his mother's hospital bills are expensive, and his younger sister's education depends on him. Because of this, he votes in favor of entering the hidden dungeon. Meanwhile, we are shown a facility where new hunters are tested and ranked. Here, we also get a glimpse of Cha Hae-in, an S-rank hunter. She effortlessly catches 2 thieves and returns a stolen purse to its owner, attracting attention from everyone around her. Back in the dungeon, the hunters continue walking for a long time before finally reaching a massive stone door. When they open it, they enter a mysterious temple filled with enormous statues. Among them is one gigantic statue that towers over all the others. Captain Song discovers a set of rules written on the floor. 1. Worship God. 2. Praise God. 3. Have faith in God. 4. Those who do not follow these rules will not leave alive. As soon as the rules are read aloud, the entrance suddenly closes. One frightened hunter attempts to escape, but a nearby statue comes to life and slices him in half instantly. The remaining hunters are horrified. Jin-Woo quickly realizes that this cannot possibly be a normal D-rank dungeon. Then he notices something terrifying. The giant statue appears to be staring directly at him. Memories of his difficult life begin flashing through his mind. His poverty, his weak equipment, and the countless times he came close to death. Suddenly, Jin-Woo shouts, "Everyone get down!" But it is already too late. The giant statue launches an attack, killing more than half of the hunters in an instant. Jin-Woo finds himself trapped with no way out. Surrounded by danger, he believes that death may finally be waiting for him. And with that shocking moment, Episode 1 of Solo Leveling comes to an end.